Hello and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and I'm so excited to be able to bring you another new wig today from Rene of Paris. Now I'm so excited about this wig. So it may not be a new wig as in it's only just come out, but it's a new wig for me because I'm only just reviewing it now, and I feel you're going to love this wig as much as me. So this isn't necessarily a wig that I'm going to wear all the time or run to wear, but it is a wig I'm going to bring out occasionally, and I know I'm going to rock this wig, so I'm really excited to share it with you. So it's called Breezy Waves, and it's in the colour Dusty Rose, and it's from Rene of Paris. Now, when you get a Rene of Paris wig, they come in this box, and all I do is kind of get a label on and write on what the wig is. So it's Breezy Waves in Dusty Rose, and this Dusty Rose colour is really pretty. Look at this wig, wow. So it's a kind of, it's a little bit longer than a bob, curly, which I love, bit different, and it's got a bang. Now, you don't have to cut the bang on this wig because you can push it over to the side, or, you may want it longer, but for me, I don't like it when the bangs are hanging in the face. So I have trimmed the bang a little bit on this wig, but I'll show you how I did it when I put it on. And I love the colour. Look at this. The colour is Dusty Rose. Let me make sure I've got the right colour. Yeah, Dusty Rose. And, I went for this colour because it's something a bit different. And I watched a wig review where Taz from Taz's Wig Closet did a review on this one. And I was just like, oh my goodness me, the colour is just stunning. And it really is, when you've got it in front of you in real life, it's just something else. And I love it because it's a rooted colour, and I like the rooted colours sometimes as well, and the rooting runs all through the wig. And they've got this wig in all different colours, so you may want the wig but in a different colour, but this particular colour is just super pretty. And it's just something a bit different, especially for this time of the year, when we're moving towards the Halloween kind of season, the fall. It's nice to wear something like this because it's just a bit bright. Sometimes we want something a bit bright to stand out in the colder months or when the leaves are falling off the trees. It's just something really pretty. So if I show you inside the cap first of all, before we put her on. So she's got kind of this flower cap here, and I wouldn't say there's lots and lots of volume or permatease or, machine teasing in this. It's just nice. There's nothing like, when I'm touching this, it just feels nice. There's nothing really huge there. Not like some of the Noriko styles where there's lots and lots of height and volume and permatease. It's just nice. So the cap feels nice. It's got lots of breathable weftings at the back, and you've got the bra strap style adjusters to make it tighter or looser to suit your own head. So I'm just going to move them in slightly because I haven't done that yet. And usually I don't need to mess around with that, but I will on this particular one because I've only sewn in 2 wig clips, and that's all it needs anyway. But I've put 2 wig clips at the front to hold it in style. So let's put her on. I'm really excited about this one, and I know you're going to love it. And as I said, you may not want to cut the bang, but I did. I only cut a tiny bit off, and that's why I haven't kind of done a before and after, because, I can still show you it moving over to the side. So when I put a wig on, I'm going to get my thumbs at the back where the label is. I'm going to put the front of the wig about there, and I'm going to put my head into the wig like I'm putting my head into a bucket. And then I'm going to tuck my hair in. And as you can see with my hair growing, I've kind of got it in 2 little ponies to get it out of the way, even though bits are still sticking out here. And I'm going to tuck my hair in, align the ear tabs, and then bring it up to my hairline and clip her in. So let's do it then. Sounds more complicated than it is because it's super quick to put a wig on. Look at this. We just tuck it in at the back, align the ear tabs, and then lift it up. Look at this colour, wow, amazing. So I'm just going to lift it up to my hairline, and it's about right because you can see it there with a bang. Just make sure you take a little bit of time, and then I'm going to clip her in so she's secure. Remember, I've sewn those wig clips in. It's really easy to do, and you can see that even though I've cut the bang, it's still a long bang. so I didn't need to cut much off this. It wasn't too long. I just all I do when I'm cutting a bang now, I've kind of got into a habit now of how I do it, and it seems to work for me. I just get it all into a triangle, and then I just think, right, that's about where I want it. And I get the scissors and cut it across. And it does this. It just seems to work really well. And, there's lots of people out there that can show you how to cut bangs, cutting up and cutting like that and all kinds of things. But you really do have to do it yourself, to kind of know what works for you. And for some reason, cutting a bang like that now is really working for me. So that's how I'm cutting bangs in future. And that's all it takes. Now, when I've put it on, it feels a little bit baggy at the bottom. And that's what those adjusters are for. And, you can do this on or off your head. So all I'm doing is grabbing them. Actually, I'm going to do it off my head. I'm just going to take it off. And I'm just going to tighten them up a tiny bit. Now, on some of the wigs feel looser than others. So you just have to take your time doing it and getting it right. So, it's worth it to make it feel right. So I'm going to do it again. Let me just make sure, yeah, they're on there. Just push all my hair back. And then we're going to put her on. Tuck her in. Remember, align the ear tabs. That feels much better at the back now, just taking a moment to do that. And look at this, is probably how it was when it first come before I cut it. So I just make sure I part the bang. So someone's watching me outside, someone parked the car and they just watch me. I bet they think, what's that crazy woman doing in that room? And I'm going to clip her in. So she's in the right place. So, even without the bang down, it looks so pretty. It's so pretty. But personally for me, I prefer it as a full bang. This is how I will be wearing it. And, just use your fingers to coax out of the way any hair that may not be bang. So you've got it right. So this is how I personally like it. I'm going to sweep it over and show you both. But, look at the colour first of all. Dusty rose, gorgeous colour. Totally unusual. Something I wouldn't normally wear. And, I am looking for the perfect pink. I've had a nightmare with pink wigs, as you know, if you've been watching me for a while. But I have found the most amazing colour in Rene of Paris called Watermelon R. And that's like a pink. And I've ordered one, I've got one coming soon. In fact, I might review it in the next video or in a few videos' time. I've got a wig in that colour and I think you're going to love it. And I think I've found my pink. After quite a bit of, struggle and trying, even the Dare to Be wig by Raquel Welch, I really don't like that wig much. I'm very disappointed in that wig. It's all right, but, I've had to cut the ear tabs out. I had a bit of a nightmare. Wasn't what I was expecting. And, talking about that wig, I know I'm getting off tangent here, but I had an email off Valentine's Wigs and he said, review Dare to Be by Raquel Welch and you get a £10 voucher. And I thought, no, I'm not going to review it because I'll just give a bad review and I don't want to do that because I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that love that wig. But for me, just didn't work for me at all. And this wig is so much more me than that wig. Amazing. And I love Rene of Paris. I think it's amazing. So before I do a turn and show you the colour properly and the wig properly, I'll show you in the mirror. So look at this colour. And I love that the light's coming through because you can see it in all its glory there. It really is pretty, this colour. Dusty rose. Gorgeous colour. This would look amazing in a longer wig as well. I'm not sure if it's the Lavish Waves that I've reviewed before in Marble Brown that do it in this colour. That would be a pretty amazing wig in this colour. But look at this. So I'm going to show you from the side and from the back. And, I haven't done anything to this wig. I haven't done anything to it. In other words, I haven't styled it, curled it. I've got it out of the box and I've put it on my head. So before doing this video today, I've got it out of the box, put it on my head, cut the bang and sewn in wig clips. That's all I've done. And it's not like I've manipulated the curls or done anything to it. This is just how it is. And I just think it's really pretty. So, and you can tone it down if you want to. Using the heat of your hands, you can just tone it all down. just like this, and it's toned down really well. Okay, you can see that there. Perhaps sweep it over to the side for a different look. You know, if you're thinking, yeah, want it a bit flatter, that's still really pretty. Or, you know, all it takes is a little bit of bouncing, but I haven't done this. It's not like I've been bouncing the curl. You know, this is how it comes. So, you know, if you want the curl, when you get it out, just shake it a little bit and it'll boost up that curl. And you can have it as wavy as you want. You know, you can even use water on it if you want to define the curl maybe a little bit more. But I like it the way it is. It's super pretty. So again, you know, I could easily just push it over to the side, the bang, and that looks nice. It's not like it looks wiggy when you're doing that, you know, because people with bangs do this. You know, they push them over. So you can have it like that, you know, and you can still do that even if you cut the bang, or you can pull it down. The thing I really do like, and I really am impressed with Rene of Paris wigs over the Noriko, is that the bangs just do what they're meant to do without you having to manipulate the bangs. So in other words, when you cut a Noriko wig, what I found, and I've found it with Godiva's Secret wigs as well, the bang will flip up and you have to manipulate the bang down. So in other words, you have to use, you know, some kind of appliance to make it stay down, even though you're not meant to. So, you know, I found that I use the cold setting on the hairdryer, or, you know, a roller brush that I keep moving so I don't keep it in the hair because they're not heat resistant. And that, you know, brings the bang back. But with these, you know, you cut them and they just stay as they are, which is, in my opinion, amazing. So I really rate Rene of Paris wigs. I love them. I love the way they feel. I love the cap. You know, it's comfortable, even though it's synthetic hair. It's very realistic. Even though it's a fashion colour, it's realistic. You know, you look at this, you'd never think that this was a wig. You know, obviously you know it's a wig, so you're probably thinking, yeah, it looks like a wig. But, you know, if I was out and about in this, nobody would know I was wearing a wig. They'd just think, oh my goodness, look at her hair colour. Where she had her hair coloured. That's what I'd be thinking. If I saw someone in this colour, I'd think, obviously now I wear wigs, I may be thinking, is it, isn't it? But you'd never know, especially with the rooting, it makes it so natural. But, you know, I'd be looking at that person thinking, oh my goodness, where have they had their hair done like that? I want it. That's what I'd be thinking. And the thing is with a wig, you know, you can be this colour anytime you want. So what I'll do is I'm going to find it, because I bought this wig from Valentine's Wigs in the UK, and I'm going to see what other colours they do. So let's bring up Valentine's Wigs, because again, you know, I'm interested, you may be interested, you may think, well, I love it, but I don't know about the colour. You know, maybe you're thinking that colour's nice, but not for me. So what other colours do they do? It helps if you click on the right one. I've just clicked on Breezy Wavez by Raquel Welch. So make sure you're clicking on the right one. This is Breezy Wavez by Rene of Paris. It's only on Valentine's Wigs, as I look at this now, £98.34. Wow. £98.34p. I mean, it's not even £100. Bargain. Bargain. You know, whereas some of the other wigs are more expensive, like the Raquel Welch Dare to Be, which is probably my only bad purchase of a wig. And I would say Farrah wig from Godiva's Secret Wigs, which I'll never wear. And I cut that up big time. You know, you will have seen me cutting that up on the channel. I tried 3 times, I think it was, to get that right. But, you know, it's wearable, but not for me. So really, out of all the wigs I've got and tried, that one and Dare to Be, the pink one by Raquel Welch, are like the buys I would say, no, wish I'd never bought them. But at least I've tried and reviewed them and helped someone maybe out there who may be wondering if it's worth the money, especially the Raquel Welch ones, because they're expensive. Whereas you could get this one, which in my opinion is way nicer, for £98. So this comes in Dusty Rose, which is what this colour is, even though you wouldn't think this would be a Dusty Rose. You know, you'd think it was kind of like a peachy, but it's really pretty. I suppose it is a rose colour. And we've got Lunar Haze, which is that kind of purple one. We've got Cosmic Teal, frozen sapphire, marble brown, creamy toffee and smoky forest. Wow. So these colours are the same that they do in Lavish Waves. You know, when I wore the Lavish Waves one in the marble brown, so they do the same colours. So for me, if I was going to get another one of this one, I may get the teal, or I don't think I'd go for marble brown in this, or, you know, blonde. I'd definitely go for, you know, some kind of fashion colour. But I think out of all of the colours, this is the nicest one in my opinion. You know, but I think maybe getting another one to show you again. I mean, this would be a fabulous wig to wear for Halloween. And I don't mean to wear as a Halloween costume, I mean to go out in. You know, if you're going out on Halloween, if you're going somewhere, you know, because you want to be vibrant. Isn't it vibrant? It's gorgeous. I'm loving it a lot more in the light, because when I've tried it on to cut the bang, I did it in at night time, you know, with a light on. So you don't really notice the same. With the light coming through, it's gorgeous. Even, you know, and the thing is, you might be thinking, well, does it look different on camera? It doesn't. You know, it's the same. You know, it's the same look. So it just, you know, honestly, I don't think that this light, I don't think it does it justice anyway, because it's gorgeous. So I can really recommend this wig. And, you know, the thing is, as long as you feel confident in a wig, you can own it. You know, you might have seen this wig review before where it looks flatter or different. It's how everyone decides to wear it. You know, so if you just move it over, I mean, you can do that with it. You haven't got to have it how I've got it. You know, when Taz reviews her wigs, I mean, isn't she amazing and beautiful? You know, she gets them just full and wonderful looking. You know, I can't do that sometimes with my wigs the way that she does. Not that I would want to kind of spend all that time doing it anyway, but I like to just, you know, see what the wig is doing and work with it that way. And the wig is looking fabulous like this. So, you know, this is definitely how I wear the wig. I'm really excited to wear this and show my boyfriend this one. I think he'll really like this one because it's something young and sassy. You know, just something a bit different. So isn't it pretty? So this is Breezy Waves in Dusty Rose from Rene of Paris. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comments and I'll see you soon.